Today's guests in our vintage Benz garage are the Mercedes-Benz Pagoda and the Porsche 911 Targa. The legends of German engineering from two legendary brands, Porsche and Mercedes, face off here. You might wonder what the Mercedes-Benz Pagoda can do against the engineering of a brand like Porsche, but we all know what a legend the Pagoda is. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this fierce comparison between these two giants in what we can call the most legendary era for the automotive world. There was a battle of elegance. Now imagine what I am about to say. The golden hues of the sun making your car shine as they touch it, a gentle breeze blowing through your hair, and the unparalleled sound coming from the Pagoda's engine. On the other side, eager to be driven on the road, stands the Porsche 911 Targa, featuring a 6-cylinder boxer engine at the rear, one of the indispensables of the Stuttgart streets. The elegance of these two legends may truly be timeless, but which one is the best? One was introduced at the Geneva Motor Show in 1963, a beauty the likes of which most people had never seen at the time, the Mercedes W113 Pagoda. There were even fans who considered the sound of its engine a melody. From the moment the Pagoda hit the roads as the purest luxury blending elegance with technical necessity, it held an irreplaceable title in the hearts of car enthusiasts. I believe Paul Brock knew exactly what he was doing when he designed the Mercedes W113. Even while just sitting in a parking lot, the Pagoda managed to leave most people in awe. The Pagoda's roof, which is concave as you can see now, takes the understanding of elegance to the very peaks. I hope there is no one left who hasn't heard the name Bela Barenyi. I've mentioned him countless times in my other videos. Well, the Pagoda carries his safety patent. The secret of that sloped, meaning slightly concave, roof was to give the driver a wider field of vision. In other words, thanks to the concave roof, the roof pillars were thinned out, making it more comfortable for the driver as visibility increased. Its other purpose was to ensure the car's roof sustained as little damage as possible in the event the car rolled over or something. Thanks to this engineering, the car's roof beautifully deflected oncoming wind to the sides, thereby significantly reducing the vacuum effect and turbulence that could occur on the rear window. The closest example to this kind of engineering is, indeed, the Porsche 911 Targa. 2 years after the introduction of the Pagoda, in September 1965, the second legend, the Porsche 911 Targa, appeared before the public at the Frankfurt International Motor Show. It might remain a bit in the shadows next to the Pagoda, but it wouldn't be right to bury the Porsche 911 Targa either. In the other corner of Stuttgart, there existed another elegance that possessed purebred performance and sports car lines, earning the right to be one of the unique icons of the automotive world, the Porsche 911 Targa. Faced with harsh criticism from American authorities regarding the safety vulnerabilities of open-top vehicles and potential rollover bans, Porsche delivered one of the most creative solutions in engineering history. Introduced to the market with an incredibly innovative stainless steel roll bar at the time, the Porsche 911 Targa caused quite a stir. This revolutionary safety bar made of brushed steel gave this car legendary safety, transforming it into a legendary elegance by adding an aggressive, sporty, and futuristic look. The Porsche 911 Targa combined the freedom of open-top driving in a racing car, virtually standing as a symbol of Porsche engineering challenging the world. Coupled with the growl of the iconic boxer engine placed at the rear, the Targa concept became indispensable for those who focused on driving dynamics and wanted to experience high adrenaline. But what we call elegance isn't just about a visual feast. The shining or shaping of a few metals, or the beautiful sight of lines and colors. There needs to be an emotional bond and deep feelings here. The heavy and solid sound when you close the door of the Mercedes 280 SL Pagoda. The high-quality leather that welcomes you with magnificent scents when you get in. The oversized ivory-colored steering wheel. The elegant clock that harmonizes with the console and makes you love time. All of these are a form of elegance. The buttons are all placed with millimeter precision, reflecting the most perfect and legendary sensitivity of German craftsmanship. During a journey with the Pagoda, rather than getting somewhere quickly, feeling the highest luxury and elegance along the way is, in my opinion, the most perfect sensation, making that road unforgettable for you. The lightness of the steering wheel, the comfort the suspension provides for the user inside the car, and the legendary smooth growl of the inline six-cylinder engine act almost like a therapy and can be the cure for stress. There is a legendary fact about the Pagoda. The Pagoda consistently manages to receive full marks from the judges in aesthetic categories at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance, which we can call one of the most prestigious competitions organized for classic cars. When it comes to pure aesthetics, timeless design, and elegance, the name Pagoda has an indispensable place at the summit. Its price also continues to soar higher every year. With its legendary and fine details, the Pagoda provides its owner with a prestigious status and a luxurious lifestyle. It is a legend that takes your breath away with its timeless elegance on the streets. We are moving on to the Porsche 911 Targa, but a quick reminder, if you pause the video right now and subscribe to the channel for free, you can stay informed about the videos I have carefully prepared for you about classic Mercedes. We would be proud to see you in our vintage Benz garage, which continues to grow day by day. Don't forget to drop a like on the video too. We continue with the elegance of the Porsche 911 Targa. Completely contrary to what I just described, the Porsche 911 Targa invites its driver to an entirely different dimension, right to the very heart of pure driving mechanics, where you can feel the adrenaline in your bones. When you sit in the Targa's seat, the massive tachometer rising dead center in your field of vision clearly states what this car wants to say: pure performance. Unlike the isolated luxury offered by Mercedes, Porsche transmits every bump of the road, the grip limits of the tires, and the engine's desire to rev directly to you without any filter. The iconic 5-dial instrument cluster, the upright pedals, and the bony gear shifter that fits perfectly right under your hand are entirely driver-focused, designed so as not to lose even a tenth of a second. When you enter a winding mountain pass with the 911 Targa, the unique rear-wheel drive character brought by the rear engine layout allows you to carve through the corners flawlessly like a compass. When you fold the roof, put it in the front trunk, and remove the barrier between you and the sky, a sound fills the cabin. That sound comes from the breathtaking mechanical scream of the boxer engine, and it's impossible to find that scream in modern engines. That scream is the purest and most organic form of an engine scream. The Porsche 911 Targa displays its understanding of elegance not with a quiet stance, but with a show of performance that makes the streets roar, and legendary engineering. Porsche engineering loves to hide elegance in the flawless geometry of speed, wind, and control. We are about to move on to the most debated topic: Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Most classic car fans and collectors say that when it comes to elegance, a classic car must mesmerize a person even when it's just sitting in a garage or a parking lot. Wait a second. So, they mean the Pagoda. In the answer to the question, which car would you want to drive towards the sunset on a coastline, we also see the Mercedes 280 SL Pagoda option at a high rate. Even as years pass, the Pagoda overwhelmingly wins here. These polls stir things up quite a bit, but Porsche fans still want to take those corners in a legendary way. And for them, this is elegance. Whether the wheels clinging to the road while speeding is an elegance or not is highly debatable. Many people see the panoramic view the Pagoda offers thanks to its razor-thin A and C pillars and the magnificent bond it establishes with nature as an absolute manifesto of freedom. Because the Pagoda's design is calculated with very delicate precision and is perfectly balanced, it loses nothing of its silhouette, whether the top is open or the roof is closed. On the contrary, that special inwardly concave structure of the roof gives the car a unique identity found in no other model. This is where I make our most ambitious statement. Today, even the Porsche 911 Targa, which is the closest to this engineering, remains in the shadow of the Pagoda's aesthetics. This is an unshakable truth. Even though the Porsche 911 Targa looks truly magnificent with the roof open, when the roof is closed, the combination of that massive safety bar and the domed rear window creates a visual division in the body's integrity and an interruption that breaks the flow. The Pagoda, on the other hand, presents us with a flawless, flowing, and complete visual feast in both forms. Like a sculpture carved from a single piece of marble, do not think for a moment that Porsche fans have remained silent on this issue. For those looking from a sports car philosophy, the situation is not just a simple visual comparison at all. Defenders of the 911 Targa insistently and rightfully point out that the radical safety bar in its design is one of the boldest, most iconic, and characteristic signatures in automotive history. According to them, while the Pagoda's elegance is a fragile beauty, fit for museum podiums, too delicate to be touched, the Targa's elegance is a dynamic, living, and constantly breathing form that defies time, ready to leave the roads in a cloud of dust at any moment. As a matter of fact, Porsche has proven to the whole world how timeless a genetics this rebellious design possesses by carefully keeping the Targa concept alive in all 911 generations it has produced to date. Even in the newest generation 911 Targa models hitting the roads today, we can see the modern interpretation of the original 1965 model Targa bar, and this is the greatest social proof of the aesthetic power of this engineering. The Targa is a very rare model where nostalgia and performance collectively present an understanding of elegance and manage to do so flawlessly, standing as an unstoppable masterpiece where functionality reaches its peak. In a fierce competition of elegance, these two most legendary models are truly experiencing a relentless struggle. Once upon a time, while the Mercedes-Benz 280 SL Pagoda was blowing minds with its stance on one street in Stuttgart, the Porsche 911 Targa was leaving people in the dust on a different street, and this was a war of elegance. The Mercedes 280 SL Pagoda, screaming pure aristocracy and timeless aesthetics with its delicately designed details, and the Porsche 911 Targa, bringing the fierce spirit of the racetracks to the streets. These legends definitely hold a unique pinnacle in the automotive community, but this is a comparison of elegance, which means it's necessary to announce the winner. If When elegance is mentioned, what comes to your mind is an absolute visual feast, where functionality is melted in the melting pot of elegance, which awakens an indescribable feeling of joy inside you the moment you open your garage door and catches your attention with its flawless proportions and flowing lines. Then the Pagoda will be your indispensable choice here, and the Porsche 911 Targa won't even come close to it. In my opinion, what you call elegance is a visual feast that can leave you in awe, even when you see it shining from afar. In other words, the Pagoda. Two legends have been before you with an elegance comparison in the vintage Benz garage: the Porsche 911 Targa and the Mercedes-Benz Pagoda. And the winner, of course, is the Mercedes-Benz Pagoda. Porsche fans do not agree with me, I know this. That's why I am waiting for your thoughts in the comments. Do not forget to join our Vintage Benz Garage by subscribing to the channel for free and dropping a like on the video. Let me know in the comments which other classic Mercedes or what comparisons you want to see. See you in the next video.